Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see from this title and from that awesome thumbnail, I want to give you the main 3 things that helped me grow my natural hair and to retain the length. So your natural hair grows regardless, but retaining the length is what shows you that it's growing, because your hair is always breaking off at the same point. It never looks like it's growing, even though it actually is. So these are the main. I really sat and thought about this. Like, I thought about when I first big chopped. I thought about when I second big chopped. What was it that I kept doing that caused my hair to grow fast, to retain the length, and to just overall be healthy, regardless of me bleaching it, regardless of me dyeing it, all of that jazz. And these are the main 3 things that I thought of that I was consistent on that made a difference. Okay? So the first thing that I did was make sure my hair was moisturized. What I mean by that is I set up a hair routine that was geared towards moisturizing my hair and sealing that in. So even before I knew I was low porosity, I always geared towards products that were super moisturizing. So I geared towards products that were specified for damaged hair, super dry hair, things like that, because I know they packed an extra bit of moisture. I've always been more moisture driven than curl definition driven. Curl definition is a newer occurrence for me, but I'm more so keyed on moisture. So that's why I always try different deep conditioners. I have staple deep conditioners that I know for a fact is going to moisturize my hair and deeply penetrate my hair. I gear towards moisturizing leave-ins, creams. I don't really do butters. Butters do not moisturize. They more so seal. So I mostly stayed with moisturizing leave-ins and creams. I did do I go between these 2 methods. Both work for me. I go between the LOC method, which is leave-in oil and cream, and the LCO method, which is leave-in cream and oil. Both work for me personally, but I use oils that are penetrating oils, and I only use one sealing oil. The difference between a penetrating oil and a sealing oil seals in that moisture. It lays on top of the strand, while a penetrating oil actually penetrates the hair strand. So a couple penetrating oils that I love, well, one specifically that I fell in love with is avocado oil. I love avocado oil. It deeply penetrates my hair and moisturizes your hair, and it kind of like, what's the word, reiterates that moisture that you already put inside your hair. And a sealing oil that I like to use is black castor oil. I like to use black castor oil. A little goes a long way, and I usually use it on a big section. So I don't use individual section with castor oil because I don't want my hair to be weighed down. I don't want it to be greasy, but I do want to seal in that moisture. So those are 2 oils that I use to make sure my hair is highly moisturized, to strengthen my hair, and to seal in that moisture so I can continue to retain length and grow my hair. And it was a part of my wash day routine. So in my wash day routine, which is still the case now, is I wash. Now that I have longer hair, I do pre-poo now because it's easier most of the time. But this is the routine that I devised. Shampoo. So I clarify my hair every week. So to me, shampoo is shampoo. It doesn't matter if it has silicones or sulfates in it. It doesn't matter. But if you don't like silicones and sulfates, you can use a sulfate-free shampoo. Either way works for me. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever I have on hand whatever that is just in grabbing distance. I clarify my hair every week. I clarify my scalp. So I focus on my scalp a lot, like massaging my scalp, make sure there's no flakes, there's no product buildup. Because I have low porosity hair, my hair tends to have product buildup, especially on my scalp. So it's easy. I need to use a very clarifying shampoo. If you don't have this problem, you can use a co-wash, you can use a moisturizing shampoo, or whatever. It's your hair, but this is just my routine. So I clarify with a shampoo. If I have a conditioner, I use a conditioner, but it's more like my pre-poo now. But I usually don't condition. I don't really condition. I go straight to deep conditioner. So with deep conditioner, I detangle and I let it sit on my hair for 30 minutes to an hour, if not longer. I do not sleep in my deep conditioner. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't like the sleep with me with deep conditioner isn't the best. And I feel like my scalp is not oversaturated, but it's like has too much product on it for too long in a moist environment. It just doesn't feel good to me. My hair feels great after, but it's just not my thing. I deep condition it for a few hours and then I rinse out the conditioner with cool water, or if I want to save time, I'll put in my leave-in in the shower. That way, and then I'll put on a shower cap. That way I can go straight into styling. I don't have to worry about a leave-in. It's already in my hair. It's already like doing its magic. And then I style with the cream and the oil, or not. Sometimes I don't use the oil. The oil isn't like, it's whatever you feel like for that day. So that is how I make sure my hair is moisturized, and it lasts me at least a week. It usually lasts me more, but I try to wash my hair every week. That way I don't have to worry about it getting too dry, getting too matted. And then, you know, I started process on to like avoid single strand knots, tangles, breakage, all that jazz. So number 2 is low maintenance styles. So that means I don't over manipulate my hair, not even for YouTube. Not for YouTube. And I don't phrase it right. I don't do styles that have a lot of tension. Tension can cause your hair to break off. Tension can cause you to bald. So like high ponytails, high puffs, these real slick, tight styles, tight braids, tight crochets, all of that jazz can cause your hair to come out. So I try not to do high tension styles, or at least not get stuff braided too tight that where it's not pulling on your hair is just like popping out. Okay, I was like, and low maintenance styles that I like to do mini twists. I like to do flat twists. I like to do what else? Those are pretty much. I did mini braids. I do that sometimes. Stuff like that. Stuff that can be a 2-in-1 style if you wanted to. Like most of the week, I'll wear it in like a twist, and then I'll take it out and I'll wear a twist out for like a day or two, and then it's wash day. So before my hair gets dry, before my hair gets too matted, you know, this wash day, now I can restart without all the tangles and the knots and the breakage from trying to get the knots out, which I usually try to finger detangle first, and then I detangle with a detangling brush, which I have a detangling video if you haven't already seen it, which kind of like details how I detangle my hair. So yeah, I do a lot of low maintenance styles. When I big chopped the second time, I wore a lot of wigs, which I made sure I moisturized my hair. I flat twisted it back. I wore a wig cap to prevent the wig from snatching my hair. And then after a week, I washed, deep conditioned, moisturized again, and did it again. That way my hair is protected, it's moisturized, it's growing, I'm not manipulating it a lot, I'm not playing in my hair, it's put away, still looks cute, and then my hair is growing and it's not been overly processed. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I did for like a year. Like I just wore until my hair got long enough that I felt okay to like just wear it out. But even then, I would just wear a wig for half the week and then wear my hair out. So yeah, number 3. So the third thing that I did that I end up learning the longer I was natural, because from the time we have relaxed our hair, we did all those things to our hair, we really don't want to cut our hair because it's like, oh, it's growing out so much, now you're trying to cut it, blah blah blah. So I had that mentality the first time I went natural. I was not really trying to cut my hair, but as my hair got longer, and as you know, I know that my hair is growing, it's gonna grow back, I don't have to worry about my hair not growing. I was happy to cut my hair. Like I cut my hair multiple times the first time that I was the first natural hair journey that I went on. I cut inches off to like maintain shape, which I need to do this time around, but as you guys know, salons are closed. But and with the second time around, I'm more like that than ever. I frugally clip off single strand knots. I clip off split ends, dead ends. If my hair feels too rough, I cut it. If my hair feels like it's not curling the way it's supposed to, it's not looking the way it's supposed to, I cut it. I release those dead ends, those damaged ends, so that my overall health of my hair, you know, can flourish. Like it grows back faster, it grows back thicker, because I'm not weighing it down with all those damaged pieces and everything. So if you don't know, if you do know, y'all should check out my other videos. I bleached my hair about 2 years ago. Again. Yeah, so I bleached my hair, well, the majority length of my hair at that time. And I still have bleached process ends, but they're like really like the ends of my hair. Like it's like a couple inches of my hair. And every time I pull out my hair, if I straighten my hair, if my hair doesn't feel, if I stretch out my hair and I see things, I cut it. So I'm not trying to hang on to any damaged pieces. The overall health of my hair is great. Like it's back into this dark color, which I always end up missing. So I don't know why I bleach it, but then I always end up missing color. It's just a merry-go-round with me. But right now, I'm good on the color, especially when we got hair paint wax and I don't have to bleach my hair. But yeah, I don't hold on to the ends. I don't hold on to damaged pieces, because in the overall health of my hair, I want my hair to be healthy, because it's just going to grow back, which I learned the hard way a couple of times. So I really recommend that if you have damaged pieces, if you have heat damage, if you have bleached ends that are just terrible, they're not looking good, just cut them off. Like you'll miss those inches for a couple months and then they'll be right back better than ever. Your overall look of your hair will look better. If you follow these 3 steps, your hair will grow fast, and you will retain that length, and you can be waist length or butt length or whatever length you want to do it. Or if you're just keeping your hair short into like a TWA or in like a taper style, like that style will be so much better, because you don't have those damaged pieces weighing your hair down, breaking off, and just looking crazy. So give this video a thumbs up. That's all that I have really to say about these things. Comment down below if you have any other tips that may help anybody grow out the natural hair or retain that length that they keep missing. Let's help each other out down in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.